Are you looking for the best electric scooters? In this video we will look at some of the best electric scooters on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Unagi Model One. The Unagi Model One, $990, not just slinks through crowds but also does so with power and style. The E250, $840, has a motor, while the E500, $990, has two motors. These are both usable in blue, red, white, and black, but for an additional $300, the company offers high prices and custom colors and patterns for the E500. The whole front navigation pipe trickles elegantly from the bottom to the handlebars from the ring to a triangle form. I also like the hinge system for the steering tube, which is one of the smartest scooter designs I've seen. Two thumb paddles are concerned with controlling the Unagi. The one on the right handlebar accelerates, while the one on the left brakes. Each paddle has a small button. The one on the right allows you to switch between the bike's 3 riding modes, which limit its top speed. The left button activates the scooter's horn, which is loud and high-pitched as if Unagi stole it from a smoke detector. Two LEDs in the front provide a clear view of what's ahead when riding in the dark. While it was not as bright as the Glion, it was more than adequate. The Unagi also has a large red taillight that stays on but flashes when the brakes are applied. The Unagi Model One produced a lot of power thanks to its dual 250-watt motors. It was most noticeable on a hill close to my house, where other scooters would slow to 5 to 6 miles per hour. The Unagi roared up it at around 12 miles per hour. Number 2. Segway Ninebot Kickscooter Max. The Segway Ninebot Kickscooter Max is thick and heavy, and over 40 pounds, but that weight is entirely due to the battery. The Kickscooter Max has an estimated range of 40 miles, which is nearly twice the variety of all other scooters, making it a better electric scooter for long rides. The Kickscooter Max can get up hills quickly and comfortably with a powerful 350-watt rear-wheel drive motor and large 10-inch air-filled tires. Our evaluations were only second to the Unagi in terms of maintaining speed as we climbed steep inclines. We also liked the Kickscooter Max's bell, which was big and loud enough to keep people out of our way. The Kickscooter Max has a bright color LED display that, while not as large as the Unagi's, provided all of the information I required at a glance. The Max has a single 350-watt motor in its rear wheel instead of the Unagi's dual 250-watt motors. However, the Max was sufficient to activate me up big hills nearly as easily as the Unagi. I believe Segway's claim that the Max can manage 20-degree inclines. The Kickscooter Max maintained a speed of around 9 to 10 miles per hour on one uphill that caused other, less potent scooters to slow down to 5 to 6 miles per hour or less. The Unagi, which has two 250-watt motors, performed slightly better, racking up approximately 14 miles per hour. Number 3. Swagtron Swagger 5 Elite. The front tube snaps back and doors into the hood scoop, making the Swagger 5 easier to transport. This scooter, however, is not as small as the Glion Dolly and is not as easy to transport. A dark-skinned LED display in the center of the handlebars provides a rough estimate of the scooter's battery capacity. You'll also find Bluetooth and Swagger 5 Lite icons here. Like the Glion Dollies, this display was difficult to see in bright sunlight. The Swagger 5 smartphone app, Android and iOS, displays your speed, trip distance, and other information. The Swagtron Swagger 5 Elite is just another inexpensive scooter, but it is a little faster, with a top speed of 18 miles per hour. It has a foldable chassis, a 250-watt motor, and an aerosol front tire for the perfect ride. The Swagger 5 weighs about 27.5 pounds and can carry up to 320 pounds. It also includes a vibration season and a phone mount, which you can use with the Swagtron companion app to supervise the Swagger's max speed and help to boost. The Swagger 5 was a lot of fun to ride. It has 3 speed settings. I kept the Swagger 5 in the upper phase on flat roads, which buttoned me along at around 17 miles per hour. The whole scooter turned much more flawlessly than the Glion Dolly through both suburban and city streets. The Swagger 5, on the other hand, has a lower capacity and is less potent than the Glion. Acceleration was more progressive, and the Swagger 5 struggled to climb hills. Number 4. Glion Dolly. It is a well-made scooter. The aluminum frame of the Glion Dolly makes it feel like it can withstand a lot of abuse. It quickly endures a day of me trying to drive it all through Midtown Manhattan. Its steering wheel can be adjusted to 3 different heights, and the deck is covered in the same grippy surface you'd find on a skateboard. My feet remained firmly planted on it at all times. A headlight is directly above the front wheel, and a red taillight is on the rear fender, both of which are essential, especially if you're riding at night or early in the morning. The headlight is extremely bright and focused and can be tilted vertically. The Glion Dolly is the cheapest new scooter for those who must use public transportation due to its ultra-folding design. The Dolly folds up and weighs only 27.3 pounds, making it light enough to carry up the stairs on your return trip. It has a speed of 15 miles per hour and a range of about 15 miles, making it ideal for tiny city people. The Dolly has a bright headlight and a built-in tail reflector, which are useful when riding home late at night or in the colder months once the evening comes too early, as well as embedded fenders to protect the wheels. When you're not riding the Dolly, you can transport it like a suitcase. In comparison, the $349 Swagtron Swagger 5 joins your smartphone via Bluetooth and displays your speed as well as tracking your travels. Its 2 rubber wheels provide a stable ride, but you'll believe every roadblock. The small suspension system for the front tire is ineffective. I discovered that the Swanton Swagger 5's inflatable front tire handled potholes and sidewalks more easily. Number 5. Varla Eagle One. The Eagle One created this list, but Varla created a high-quality electric scooter with specs comparable to many others on the market while putting the cost productive. It also includes some cool accessories. The 77-pound scooter has 10-inch pneumatic tires and dual 1,000-watt brushless motors powered by a large 52-volt, 18.2 Ah lithium-ion battery. The top speed is rated at 40 miles per hour. I could only get up to about 33 miles per hour, but I hopped on and got up to 37 miles per hour. The Eagle One can support a maximum weight of 330 pounds but is only recommended for riders weighing up to 265 pounds. You can ride to 40 miles on a single charge, changing among dual and single motor modes while remaining in top gear. The scooter model can be charged in approximately 8 hours with a single charger and in less than 5 hours when connected to a second charger. It has 3 gears, single or dual motor modes, and an echo button to conserve battery power. There are dual withdrawal, a wide deck with front and rear lights, and dual brake rotors that outperform and require less maintenance than wired brakes. It does have a USB port in the odometer where you can charge your phone while riding. Varla also includes 3 additional grip tapes in various designs and extra inner core, wrist guards, and elbow and knee pads. All you need is a helmet to start riding. Number 6. Emove Cruiser. The Emove Cruiser has a spacious deck that allows you to rise in a delayed viewpoint or beside each other. It can support riders weighing up to 352 pounds, has a top speed of 25 miles per hour, and can ride to 60 miles on a single charge. It takes approximately 8 to 12 hours to fully the adult electric scooter. It features a smooth ride with 10-inch compressed air tire car-grade tires, dual front suspension, and rear power steering. The acceleration is seamless enough to take off with one hand, though this is not recommended. If desired, the takeoff can be adjusted for a more aggressive start. All scooters are not created equal. The Emove Cruiser amply demonstrates this. When I first started riding this e-scooter, I started staring at the battery indicator, going to expect it to move. It didn't move for miles. The scooter has only one fold-down knob and collapsible handlebars, making it easy to store. It weighs 52 pounds, most of which is the battery, so it's not the thinnest. The ignition requires a key, and there are front and rear lights and independent lights on the deck for added safety. It even goes a few more miles by including an electric lyre and signal lights. During the day, the signals are less visible, but they are still a welcome addition.